Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Las Vegas Aces going up against the Los Angeles Sparks. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. Well, you look at the run the Aces are on. Do you think we can call them a dynasty?
Over the last 4 years, they have 3 trips to the finals and 2 championships. Now, I think the coming seasons will determine if they are officially a dynasty, but they're definitely on that path.
Ray, no good.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
Here's Mrs. Incredible. Another shot, and she sinks the layup.
And her hard work on the boards gave them another crack at the points there.
First quarter play, 1 minute played. Pass to Zawi B. Now Wilson. Out of bounds, it'll be the Sparks ball. Now here's Boss. Gray defending. Now here's Boss. She drains it from the right block.
She will make you throw your hands up as a defender. It just frustrates you because you just don't know how to play her.
Now here's Plum. 4-point game. Down low. Wilson in the post. She's guarded by Court Queen. That one falls.
Killer confidence, stays true to herself. What more do you want from Wilson? She's a terrific basketball player.
Now here's Boss. From outside, off the mark. Here's Gray. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And here are the Sparks now. Here's Court Queen. 1 up, 1 down. She makes her first shot in this game.
She was 1 step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Outside Plum. Ray from deep trains the three-pointer.
A big-time offensive talent who can score points from all over the floor. Ray can punish defenses from deep.
Now here's Mrs. Incredible. And it's Court Queen missing. Las Vegas trailing. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Plum. Second chance shot. Here's Wilson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Mrs. Incredible. Here's Boss. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Now here's Gray. Plum, defended by Mrs. Incredible. Outside Plum. Wilson. It's deflected. Tries again. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
Such a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. That's what she brings to the table.
Pass to Mrs. Incredible. Puts up a 3. They get it back. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for 1 more.
And about midway through the regular season now, the top teams starting to distinguish themselves.
Yeah, usually, we have a pretty good idea of who the contenders are, but so much can change in a flash in the WNBA.
Whether it's a hot streak or a tough injury, you never know what is going to shake up these standings.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Here's Gray. Pass to Wilson. Over court queen. The bank shot, no good.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well been. She really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly her defense that threw her off there.
I like their hustle here early. They've struck first on the offensive glass.
Those second chance buckets really contributing to their lead.
Now here's Plum. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
Jackie Young on the wing.
Queen covering. Jackie Young from outside. Comes out of the gate empty.
Even without that 3-ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, and then the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off. Really using her height there.
And she had the nice, soft touch on it, too. What a play.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Now here's Voss. Gray defending. Shot's good by Bell.
Hey, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint, and they keep scoring points.
And you know, Brian, there's not really a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting in the paint like they have been on this run. Perfect rebounding technique, shielded her off, they kept her behind her.
Inside. And the basket by Voss.
Off to a strong start on the glass. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Yeah, you like their effort level here in the early going. And if you don't, oh well, because I like it. You know, they're just making things happen.
Kelsey Plum from outside. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. She is 1 for 4.
The sweet lefty stroke of Kelsey Plum, dialed in from distance.
Well, with the career Kelsey Plum has had, it's safe to say she's lived up to the hype.
Multiple-time All-Star, league MVP, 2 titles. Yeah, I'd say she has. Clearly one of the most complete and popular players in the league.
Now here's Plum. Screen by Young. Pass to Wilson. Six to shoot. Outside Young. The 3-ball. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
Showing some touch from way outside when Jackie Young is making those, and good luck defending it.
Voss with it. Now Zowie B defending. Basket good.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off your perimeter guys.
Great point.
Now here's Plum. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on court queen.
You know, when we talk about players who just get better during the offseason, that put in the work, Kelsey Plum has got to be high on that list.
Yeah, she was the first overall pick back in 2017, and she struggled her first few years. Didn't shoot a great percentage, but Plum's really improved on her game. She's been top 5 in most improved player 3 different times, and now one of the best scoring guards in the W.
First free throw is good.
I know the Sparks, the organization, and the fans are thrilled to have Cameron Brink, you know, the 2nd overall pick in the 2024 draft.
And she's the type of player LA is going to build around. In college, a national champion as a freshman, first-team All-American as a senior. Brink is known for her defense, an incredible shot blocker, and that's the basis for the Sparks defense.
Well, there's no question that the Las Vegas Aces have established themselves as the gold standard of the W.
Well, it's about more than those 2 titles. They opened up a 64,000 square foot practice facility back in 2023. The first WNBA team to have their own dedicated practice facility. That's showing a major investment in the team and the league.
Now here's Plum. 5 points in the game. Foul called that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw.
Yeah, that's a nifty move by Plum right there. Taking her shot right into the defense and making sure she gets the whistle.
On the night, she's 2 for 2 at the stripe. And she makes the first. So she gets them both. Here's Queen. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Jackson outside. Hamby. Got her with the pump fake. Just couldn't finish.
They've been sensational on the boards to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a good word for it, Tim. That's good. You usually have the right word for these kinds of situations. Just tearing it up on the glass.
How kind of you, Brian.
And the shot goes in.
And Gray getting it done on the inside. Like seeing her be so aggressive, looking to score from that spot in the court.
Now here is Queen. To the middle. Hamby misses.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
Outside Plum. Takes the three. The Sparks grab the miss.
You know, it's not been the best quarter for her as far as scoring. We'll see if she can get back on track.
To the inside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Their prowess inside has just been tremendous, guys. It's been no contest on the low block.
And really, Brian, until the defense puts up at least some resistance, they ought to just keep pounding them down low.
Now here is Hayes. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Lets it go from deep. Boss pulls it in. Sparks leading. Pass to court Queen. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The idea of setting a screen on that play was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
And it's the Aces with the ball. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Hayes. Clark outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Tiffany Hayes.
Well, you talk about the most accurate shooters in the game. Clark might just be it, so you cannot let her get comfortable off of a pass.
Now Queen. Pass to Jackson. Boss. Hamby. Covered by Gustafson. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Sparks ahead. They're up by 6. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter 2. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Sparks. Guys?
This team's on the same page. They're right where they need to be on offense.
Yeah, they're on the same page, the same chapter, whatever you want to call it. And they're hitting their scorers right when they need to, making scoring just easy for them.
The Aces trailing. Outside Hayes. Rebound by the Sparks.
And they continue to control the glass.
I think they've been the more physical team, guys, and that's why they're ahead.
Usually the more physical, more aggressive team wins the game.
Queen sinks the three-pointer.
She might not be the top sharpshooter in this league, but that's not a shot that D can afford to give to her.
Clark outside. Pass to Hayes. The three is up. The shot's good. Alicia Clark making the play.
Getting great lift on her shot. Hayes can really drain them from three.
And here's Queen. Jackson. She's guarded by Plum. Count the basket.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And the Aces call time here.
They'd seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send a message to their team. Lock things up inside.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all those points and keep coming against them in the paint.
And maybe it's more help. It's the front of player. They've got to try something.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pass to Gustafson. Hayes the screen. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Young from downtown. And another miss by Las Vegas. And we're a little over a minute and a half into this second quarter of action. To the paint. Here's Mrs. Incredible. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
But defensively, they've been unable to shut down the most important part of the court, Brian, the middle.
Yeah, and the point totals in the paint are tilted heavily against them now.
Really left alone that time.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here is Queen. Puts it up. Gustafson with the rebound.
Well, Megan Gustafson was the original star from Iowa, scoring 28 points per game as a senior.
Yeah, she didn't get, the hype of the latest Iowa star, Caitlin Clark. Megan, though, was a National Player of the Year herself, and the lefty has been a quality WNBA player.
It's been that kind of a game for her, but look, the team is still winning, so keep your head up and just try to move on and be better from this.
Now here's Young. She's got 6. Pass to Gustafson. And a miss there on the triple. And here are the Sparks now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Clarendon. Here's Mrs. Incredible. The Sparks, no good that time either. And here are the Aces now. 7-point differential. That one drops for her.
Well, don't let her position trick you. Hayes has no issue scoring the ball down low.
Pass to Queen. Back to Clarendon. Mrs. Incredible with it. She's guarded by Hayes. The three-pointer is on target.
They brought up their three-point percentage this quarter. They're shooting it well here, and defense may need to think about making an adjustment.
Plum with it for 3. Queen pulls it down.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, she seems determined to continue hoisting up these threes. But I think it's time to maybe take a step in.
A nice shot by Mrs. Incredible.
Well, I'm a big fan of the fact that she's getting the touches she needs here after not scoring a point in the first quarter.
Outside Young. No good on the triple.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
Now here's Gustafson.
She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. That one, good for 2.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup.
The Sparks call timeout. Both teams making some changes here. The Sparks leading. This is Incredible with it. She has 7. Court Queen. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's an 86% accuracy mark. And here are the aces now. Outside Plum. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Court Queen.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle today.
And control of the boards has given them control of this game.
Yep, that one goes.
Found the soft spot in the D right there.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right, their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark.
Now here's Gustafson.
Asia Wilson goes in. There's her 3rd field goal, and she's now made half of her 6 shots.
A lot of style in Wilson's game. She's skilled at creating offense for herself.
Court Queen. Count that one as her 7th make in 8 attempts. That's a scorching 86%. Now the Aces with it. Down by 12. Gray outside. Wilson the screen. 3-pointer Kelsey Plum. And a 3 ball is good.
Coach has to be furious. Obviously, a defensive lapse there. She is automatic from deep. If you leave her wide open, big mistake.
Court Queen, covered by Gustafson.
And they pick up 2.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of the last 10 points have been assisted on.
Some great passing. They keep on finding the open teammate. Good ball movement.
Now here's Gray. She's got 5. Fires from 14. Tried to bank it in, but misses. Here's Queen, and she drops it in from the low post.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist, and it's always good when you can score points by getting teammates involved.
Yeah, that's just great ball movement.
Here's Gray. Outside Young. 3-pointer Kelsey Plum. Missed that one. Still looking for a shot. Just 2 of 9.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team, and that 10-rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not to mention what it says on the scoreboard, they're really pushing them around.
And nothing has come easily for them today.
Not at all, and it isn't what you call the best of performances from them.
Here's Gray, and another miss by Las Vegas. And here are the Sparks now. 16-point lead, the largest margin of the game. Kept alive. Yes, it's good.
Really, guys, it's been an exceptional performance from her from the field.
Outside Young to halt the run. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Keeping Young out of the paint has to be a focus for this defense. She is so effective near the rim.
Now here's Boss. 10 points for her. Watches it. And it's rebounded by Kelsey Plum.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Wilson. She has 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Gray. Fires the 3. The shot, no good.
And when you think of the ideal floor general, Chelsea Gray might be the first person that comes to mind.
Well, just look at what she's accomplished. Multiple WNBA titles, a Finals MVP award. It's hard to find a more seasoned veteran leader at this point.
Now here's Gray. 5 points in the game. Pass to Wilson. Young. Kelsey Plum from outside. Gets a 3-pointer to fall.
The defense has not done a good job of getting after her because that's her second 3-pointer this quarter.
Here's Boss. The rebound by Gray. Plum with it. Pass to Wilson. To the middle. And foul called as she misses, and she's going to shoot some free throws.
Teams don't want to get in the habit of letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
And she can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Here's Mrs. Incredible. 10 points for her. Pass to Boss. With 4 on the clock. Lays it up and banks it in.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move for the iron.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Sparks on top, up by 16. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. And you look at Court Queen, what a contribution.
Well, she created a lot of good shots for herself in the first couple of quarters. And she knows when to pass up on the tough ones. Good shot selection.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for her. And that's a stat that really tells you how efficient a player has been.
Now Plum. Gray outside. Plum defended by Mrs. Incredible. The three. Rebound by the Sparks.
And not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them inside.
Court Queen, that's good.
They're just killing them in the paint.
You can say that again. I mean, the defenders aren't being nearly aggressive enough down low.
They're just killing them in the paint.
Thank you.
That would be a screen. And it's Asia Wilson with the foul. That's foul number 2 for her. And it's the Sparks ball. It's an 18-point lead. Pass to Boss. And she gets that one to go off the front iron.
That's a clean look they gave her there, fellas. And, I mean, she drains those. So I wouldn't give her too many of those looks if I was the defense.
Now here's Plum. She's got 13. Good on the three-point shot.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, and they're doing some damage.
Yeah, the D struggling to take that away from them.
She gets it in there.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They're 3 for 3.
And it's the Aces with the ball. 19-point game. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Young shot is off.
Man, and they're 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Takes the three. The rebound by Zawi B.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. Very good start to the half.
Three-pointer Kelsey Plum. Boss pulls it in.
A slow start to the second half. Seems like they left their offense in the locker room.
Court Queen. Here's Mrs. Incredible. And she drops in the layup off glass. Timeout called the Aces. And here are the Aces now. Gray outside. Pass to Plum. And another miss by Las Vegas. Here's Court Queen. And that one's good.
And it's pretty hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the stats monitor, there's a stark discrepancy. When you look at the assist column, and you see that difference as far as fluidity in their respective offenses, too.
There's no way around it. It's been a difficult game for her offensively, and it has cost her team.
Got that one up quick.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
Now here's Gray. She's got 5. Outside Plum. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer Jackie Young. Rebound by the Sparks.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Here's Court Queen. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely. The defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
Now here's Plum. She's got 16.
This offense, it just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
Making it ugly. A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
Here's Gray. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
You have to make sure your feet are set. When you set those screens, or they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Now here's Boss. 16 points for her.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it seems like it's come from inside the paint. Buckle up on defense.
Yeah, it's time to collapse down and make them shoot jumpers.
Here's Gray. She's got 5. Plum gets it to go from downtown.
She's on her way to putting up a big three-point total.
One of the best free agent signings of late, Chelsea Gray going to Las Vegas.
I mean, you talk about a game changer. The Aces have been the #1 seed in each of her first 3 years in Sin City, winning 2 titles over that span. Gray's been a huge part of the success in Las Vegas.
Gray outside. Tries it from the top of the key. She can't get it to go.
You know, you watch her, and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
Her efficient scoring. A nice lift to their offense tonight.
Pass to Plum. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Wow, what a great performance from her. She's hit 3 three-pointers in each half.
Here's Boss, covered by Zoe B. And it's Court Queen missing. Now the Aces with it. And here is Gray. Pass to Plum. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper.
They have got to get a hand in her face. I mean, she is unconscious from downtown.
Down low. Queen. Shot is good.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is working for sure. 5 of their last 6 field goals, and they've come from inside the paint.
Now here's Plum. 25 points in the game. Up top, Young. Wilson. Pass to Plum from the stripe. And it's Kelsey Plum again missing.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Now here is Boss. D right on her. Court Queen. Wilson pulls it down. Gray with it. She has 5. Pass to Plum. from past the arc. Another three for Las Vegas.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light. Well, she's definitely a threat from deep, but it just hasn't been going for her tonight. You might want to avoid that shot for a while.
Back to Gray. The tray. Boss pulls it in.
One made three for her in this game. Does she focus closer in? We'll see.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
But they recover it. Shot's good by Bell. And it's the Aces with the ball. Now here's Plum. And she has 28 points for the game. Zowie B down low. Boss defending. Chelsea Gray for three. Can't hit that one.
A rough quarter scoring the ball. She's not helping.
Pass to miss is incredible. Now here's Boss. Plum with the rebound. Gray outside. Plum. It's a deflection. And that's out of bounds. Las Vegas will retain possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. And here are the Aces now. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Gray. It's not going to go for her.
What's going on with her this quarter? I'm very confused as she still hasn't gotten a shot to drop. It's hard to find fault with anything she's doing this quarter. Well, offensively at least.
Now here's Plum. Jacks up a three. No good that time. Let's go with a three. Drills the three-pointer.
She is showing a killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend this lead.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To end the run. The Sparks grab the miss. Pass to miss is incredible. Inside. Soft touch off the glass.
She's up to her usual trick, shooting it well, scoring a lot of points, getting them in front.
Here's Wilson. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Sparks ahead, running away with it. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the fourth quarter. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. So it's the Sparks now. Jackson outside. Pass to Brink. Back to Jackson. Clarendon.
And a trend over the last few years, Brian. Less players are going overseas to play during the offseason.
And that's great for the WNBA. Increased salaries have helped big time.
And with more players staying in the United States during the offseason, we don't see as many season-ending injuries that happen in the offseason away from the W.
The away team, Tiffany Hayes. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Second free throw, no good.
And you know, when Brink is on the floor, she has multiple dimensions to this offense.
Her defense gets a lot of attention, but she does so much offensively. She's great in the post, she can spot up, and she's come a long way as a passer.
Jackson. No good with the triple. Now here's Young.
Clarendon covering.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Hamby sets a screen. Got a piece of it.
Stolen by Gustafson.
Now here's Young.
Clarendon covering.
Now Young. Shot clock at 5. Outside Hayes. The three.
Brink grabs the miss.
And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Outside Young. Pass to Hayes. From outside the arc. Drills it from outside.
Takes pride in each performance. Hayes is the centerpiece of everything her team does.
Hamby outside.
Gustafson with the rebound.
Well, thus far they managed to overcome an off game from her offensively.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Third personal foul.
That's on Lasia Clarendon.
Cuts right through the defense. Hayes is such a scrappy, tough player.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And you look at the ratings for women's basketball in general, and man, they're exploding.
Well, of course, Caitlin Clark and her team in college shattering records back in her college days. I think we'll continue to see that happen in the W.
Well, the 2024 draft was by far the most watched of all time. So, yeah, it's an exciting time in the league.
So she hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Past Alama. Shot to stop the drought. A rebound by Gray. For those joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Three-pointer. Hamby grabs the miss.
Some of the shots she's taken today have been absolute head scratchers. She's out there playing like it's a game of horse, and it's not.
Now here's Jackson.
Clarendon with the screen.
Jackson, no good.
And it's the Aces with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Dreams it from beyond the arc.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. She was all alone for that shot. I mean, that's like a warm-up jumper.
Now here's Young. Gray outside. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
Boy, the complexion of this game would be a whole lot different if she had shot the ball anything like she's capable of.
2 points. That one goes in.
Never a player short on effort. Dearica Hamby, a winning player. Second chance points can be the difference most nights.
Now here's Young.
And Jackie Young went first overall back in 2019, and her transition to the W probably wasn't as smooth as she would have liked.
Yeah, had some ups and downs the first 3 years, but year 4, 2022, Young put it all together, an all-star and most improved player, a big part of that 2022 and 23 Aces title runs.
The first free throw is good.
And Jackie Young came into this league as a good passer, but she's taken it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, and as her scoring continues to improve, so does her playmaking. That makes her very difficult to defend with the ball in her hands. She's already fulfilled her immense potential.
That one falls, so she hits both of them.
And Jackie Young, a talented guard who scores at such an impressive clip.
Outside Clarendon. Pass to Jackson for 3.
Again, Rakia Jackson missing.
Yeah, I mean, she has been way off the mark this quarter. It is getting rough.
Outside Plum. Now Wilson. Over Hamby. And she can't bank that one in. And here are the Sparks now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth.
Jackson outside.
Back to Hamby. McDonald. Pass to Hamby.
And here's Brink.
Tries again. Asia Wilson with some nice D.
If only she can improve on what's been a shaky day for her, they could really stretch this lead out, don't you think?
You know, some players you can give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
Now here's Jackson.
Hamby outside.
Pass to McDonald.
Hamby a screen. Fires from the wing. And it's Hayes with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Right side Plum. Back to Hayes. Outside Young. No good on the 3.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Back to Hamby. Outside Clarendon. Shot to end the cold run. It's good.
Well, she's shot the ball well, but she hasn't shot it enough. The more shots she gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Now here is Hayes. Pass to Plum. From the arc. Drops in the tray.
She's been a bright spot for them, trying to will them to victory.
And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Outside Clarendon. Here's the 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Screen by Plum. Left side Hayes. Up top Young. Pass to Wilson. To the inside. Here's Plum. The layup missed. Here's Clarendon.
Jackson with the ball.
Back to Clarendon.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now Brink.
She's guarded by Plum.
Brink's shot is off.
Outside Hayes. Wilson outside. Outside Hayes. Plum. Yes, and a nice assist from Tiffany Hayes.
Well, when Kelsey Plum is getting buckets inside, it's scary because she already does so much damage with her playmaking and perimeter game.
Now here's McDonald. There's the three. Knocks down the three ball.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's Las Vegas. Outside Hayes. Pass to Plum. Using the post moves to get the 2 points.
Oh, the handles of Kelsey Plum on full display.
Outside Clarendon. Brink. Now McDonald. Here's Clarendon. Lets the three fly. Doesn't get it to drop for her. Young with it.
Clarendon covering.
Pass to Hayes. And they call an illegal screen here.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she set the screen.
And she sort of lowered her shoulder into her too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other.
And here is Aleman. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Hamby. Clock at 6. Jackson with the ball. From deep three-point range.
They grab their own miss.
And so it's the Sparks taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you just have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it. We saw the excellent defense, a potent offensive effort, and they were pretty much dominant.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.